It was sent on photo.
Okay, so in this video we're going to go over opening sterile packages in preparation for your sterile wound care. Last thing we're going to do is get to our sterile gloves. They come in a sealed package, and then inside of the package is another wrap like we unwrapped before. For your sterile packages, you want to make sure you're on a dry, flat surface. So this is not the most ideal. This is just for demonstration. So when you're opening your sterile package, they have a little piece that will allow you to separate. You want to take those two tabs, start to peel it back. Got to kind of wiggle sometimes, and you're going to lay it flat. You want to make sure that the back part of the package does not flap back closed, because then it'll be contaminated. Also making sure that it's not falling outside of the edges. You don't have to pull the back piece off, but you can. So another example of how to open that sterile package. Separate that paper. Kind of wiggle it back, and then lay it flat. Make sure nothing falls onto your sterile packages. This is another example because you're going to have one small package that you have that is plastic as you're doing your dressing change. Same concept. Okay, so biggest thing is if they're harder to open, you don't want to tear a package open this way, because then it's not sterile anymore. If you have any trouble, give me a link. Moving forward, now we have our gloves, and this is plastic. Find those two corners. You can just reach inside of this one to take the paper out, because the paper is another barrier. Then you're going to open your gloves out all the way. Fold the top and the bottom back. Then open the full wrapper. You don't want to touch anywhere on the inside of this because it's sterile. So the only thing you're doing is pinching this glove up. When you pinch this glove up, you're going to slide your fingers into the back, just touching the cuff part. So remember, we're not touching the fingers at all. Wiggling your hand in, and I'll tell you, it's likely that you won't get it on perfectly, and that's fine. When you pick up your next glove, so however you have it, you want to kind of get a little grip on the inside of the cuff. Can you see inside of that cuff, Brian? So the inside of the cuff here, and then you're going to slide your hand in the back. With that, you're just going to wiggle your fingers and your glove will be on. Now, at this point, you can't touch back here anymore, so you're going to go inside of this cuff as well. And now your gloves are on. At this point, you can touch any of your sterile dressings. And that's all.